Alright, so I'm going to do this video to kind of explain the raids and warp efforts. So we got a raid activated now because some noob didn't know what he was doing. Nah, just playing. It took me a long time to figure it all out as well. So it's no big deal. We can make it work. But anyways, alright, so you go up here and, of course this is our alliance. And when we're going to do raid, this is our intel points. And it costs 500 to start a raid. And once you hit start, of course it takes away from here. Hit start, and you have an hour to get the 2,000 supplies. If it takes you longer than an hour, it goes down to 1,000 supplies. And as you can see, it keeps going down. Next, if it takes you longer than that, 500, 250, and then 125. So the ideal thing, what we want to do is we want to knock it out in less than an hour. So what we do, we usually do two things, one of two things. When we get 5 of us on, we can hit 5 gold bases, which will give us 10 progress points each. And you need 50 progress points to complete a raid, right there. 0.50, we have none right now. But once we get 50 points, 10 each, it completes the raid, it's over with. And then we will get the 2,000 supplies. Now what the supplies goes towards is this right here. We got 6,200. What's the active war efforts? This is what our supplies pays for. We have the economy boost running 24/7, which economy, what it does, it gives you, like when you hit the rogue bases, or even in PvP, it'll give you 30% more loot taken from it. So it's a nice little war effort. It's definitely worth running 24/7 as much as we have to get res. But as you can see down here, you have the 2-hour one at 70%. So if you can actually have all these running at one time. But of course they're let's see here. Yeah, they're 1,000 apiece. So it can get kind of expensive to keep everything running 24/7, especially the 2-hour ones. But you notice the people that most of us that's been in the clan for a little bit, we usually run these 1 week things, like during events, or if we go do a rid run or something like that, or onslaught sometimes, invasion. So we'll activate that, and each one of these costs 1,000 a piece, and it takes away from the war efforts. So that kind of gives you the rundown of kind of how all of it works. Now sometimes, like earlier today, I activated a raid, it cost me 500, and a few of us went back to the Black Widow bases and filled up our intel points. And I'll get to those in just a second. Sometimes if we don't have 5 on, a lot of times myself, I think Robo, and maybe a couple others, will do these diamond bases. And they are something else. It takes quite a bit to do it. As you can see, they're pretty rough. But all to complete a raid, to get the 2,000 supplies, if you complete this, it completes the raid all at once. It's 50 points for this base. So you can do that 1 diamond base or 5 gold bases. I normally don't mess around with the silver or bronze, just because you only get, I think it's like 1 point for it. Yeah, you get 6 progress points. 1 point for bronze, 6 for silver, and 10 for gold. And then, of course, you get, you complete it. It's 50 points, 50 intel points for that one. Alright. So, and you do not have to activate a raid to collect the intel points. These Black Widow 45s. Well, you know what they look like. It's somewhere around here. You guys probably done cleaned them all out, or I just can't find them. Anyways, it's the Black Widow 45s that fills up our intel. Did they take them off the map? I thought they were on there. There it is. This base right here is the one that fills up our intel points. And that's our intel points. Unfortunately, we only can hold 1,000. I wish we could hold more. So, that's kind of a brief tutorial of raids and what raids do towards the war efforts, and a little bit on the war efforts. But if you have any more questions, you can comment below the video. I'm fixing to post on our page.